just the month of January, the way that you shot the ball, the way that you guys are playing, just how encouraging is it that you guys are sort of coming together at the right time?
It's good. I mean, we knew this was a big month for us. Took care of business kind of early on in the season, putting ourselves in position to be in the playoff hunt. So I think this month, it's coming up with a lot of good wins. It's been big. So try to keep that going next month.
What's the key for you, to ride waves, right, as a shooter in the NBA when you're not at shooting at the level you are right now? Like, what's the key for you to remain consistent in your approach, knowing that maybe an apex would be coming?
Really just quality of looks. I mean, I think with the way our offense is run, willing playmakers like Domas and Fox, it's just a matter of continuing to shoot good shots. I'm not trying to go out and take more difficult shots to try to find rhythm, force things and force the agenda, but just letting it come out in the wash. So those guys, they generate a lot of catch and shoot shots. We know that as a team, those are the shots that we want. So as a shooter, you got to keep shooting those and trust that over the course of time, numbers they'll work themselves out. They'll be fine to make shots and go from there and stay confident.
Have you ever been on a heater like you were on to start the game last night?
No, it's actually funny. I felt bad after the last game, the Philly game. I felt like I let the team down at the free throw line there. So I wanted to come out last night with just some energy, and came out in terms of shots, but just want to try to just have some energy and make sure that we try to get a win.
How unbelievable was it that you end up with a franchise record and it trickles into your teammates as well?
It was crazy. I mean, Kev said I was the one that screwed up the 13 for 13, just forcing that one from my feet there in the corner. But it was fun. It was always good to have nights like that where it kind of all comes together for us offensively. Still work to do defensively, but it's nice to score like we do.
What's it feel like when you're in the zone like that? Is that almost like an out-of-body experience or something?
I think it's really just contagious. You got your teammates talking to you, and then Keegan starts making shots, Trey makes a shot, David makes a shot. Everyone kind of starts rolling from there. So it's one of the more fun moments in the regular season to be a part of, for sure.
When Mike calls you a replacement post press conference last night, what does that mean to you?
It means a lot. I mean, obviously, coach has been around this league a long time, been around a lot of great players, and we think we have something special that's brewing here. So to be just everyone playing their part, everyone doing what they're supposed to do. It feels nice to hear.
Thinking back to your rookie year, what do you remember being the biggest adjustment to the NBA, and how have you seen Keegan make that adjustment?
A decade ago. Biggest adjustment to my rookie year is probably like by getting 50. I was just mentally just exhausted, just being a starter, just all the responsibilities and things you have to do every single game, prepping, still learning new players and systems. At a certain point in time, you start to just get a natural feeling. You know everybody, and you have enough shared experience. So I think really for Keegan, I think he's doing a great job of just handling all of that, taking on tough defense assignments, obviously shooting the ball as well as he has, and all those type of things, but also just enjoying those moments. The first time matching up against a lot of these guys, first time going to a lot of these away arenas, semi-home game going to Minnesota coming up here soon. So you kind of just take all that stuff in stride.
At the beginning of the season, it kind of felt like you guys would start adding more and more wrinkles to your offense, but it feels like at this point, you just seem to be getting better and better at just the basics of it. Do you feel that?
Absolutely. I mean, I think that's really what it comes down to is taking something complex and just making it as simple as possible. As long as we can continue to find comfort and confidence in that, I think that the nights when we shoot 35% instead of 65%, we still can trust that we can get a good shot. We still can trust that even though shots aren't falling, we're not going to start going by the wayside and doing things that are out of our character. So I think for us really it's just a matter of continuing to just build game after game, performance after performance, where we feel more comfortable in what we're doing.
How nice is it to have so many guys that can pick up the slack if you do have an off night? And you guys kind of have taken turns this year having off nights or off weeks, but you guys have so many different scores.
I mean, it's been great. I mean, I think you look at the way that Trey steps up last night, coming in, playing the way he does. I think we look at over the course of the season, Malik, Davion, Rashawn, Mezzi, all these guys stepping up and coming out and giving us big lifts. I mean, we know what to expect every single night from a Fox or a Domas, but I think really the strength of our team this year and why we've been able to be so successful is guys just staying ready. So it's really just a credit to each guy taking on, the task of being professional and just staying ready.
Last one, guys. In recent years, you've grown the beard out during the playoff run. Is that something that's going to happen this year, or do you think you're kind of putting that in the rear view?
Never say never. Never say never. Maybe I'll do it for home court, but we'll see what happens. I think right now we're having a lot of fun, so we'll see.
Did you just say home court?
Absolutely.
All right, thanks, guys.
Thanks, Harrison.